What's up, ballers? Jacob here with All Drive No Drop, talking about the new Babolat series. We have 3 paddles, 3 unique shapes that I haven't really seen before. We have a hybrid in the BALLR, we have a blade in the STRKR at 16.7 inches, and then we have a wide body in the WZRD. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the coloring scheme, but it's definitely different, so I'll give them that. I'll give them props. I'll give them props for going different. Different colors, different shapes. They're all thermoformed, unibody, constructed paddles with perimeter edge foam. So how do they play? We're going to get into that, but we also have a giveaway. Winner gets their pick of the 3 paddles. So you get that brand new one. Stick around to the end for details on that. We're going to jump into quick specs, and then we're going to go into the gameplay thoughts. These paddles are $220. I'm working to see if we can get a little bit of a discount. Right now, no discount. They are on the steeper end of the price. We'll just get that out of the way. But let's jump into the specs and the gameplay, and we'll get my thoughts on how these perform on the court. Okay, so the specs on the Babolat BALLR Plus, we have a thermoformed unibody with perimeter edge foam, and this is an edgeless paddle. It's a hybrid shape. It's a 3K carbon fiber face with paint grit. We got a 16.2 inch by 7.6 inch dimension, a 16 millimeter core, an 8.3 weight, a 5.5 inch handle, a grit circumference of 4 inches, which I should have highlighted more because I know people do like that thinner grip, a swing weight of 113, and a twist weight of 5.65. The WZRD has the same construction as the BALLR Plus, but we have different dimensions at 15.8 inches by 7.9 inches. It is a wide body. It is a 20 millimeter core, 8.5 ounces, 5-inch handle, a grip circumference of 4 inches as well, and a swing weight of 108, and a twist weight of 5.93. The STRKR also has the same construction. It's a blade shape, which is basically an extra elongated shape, and it is a 6, which means it's 16.7 inches by 7.2 inches, a 13 millimeter core at 8.18 ounces, 5.5 inch handle, another grip circumference of 4.0 inches, a swing weight of 121, and a twist weight of 5.43. Okay, so for the BALLR was my favorite by far. I really enjoy the shape. It just feels very maneuverable. The 113 swing weight, 5.5 inch handle, the combo works well at the net. It just feels really good in hands battles. Dinking is really fun with it. Speed ups, I really like the shape for speed ups. Something about it just feels, you know, aerodynamic. And then for an edgeless paddle, the twist weight was 5.65, but honestly, it felt pretty good, felt stable in my hands. I did try it with a little weight, 3 grams at 4 and 8 o'clock, and I think it played even better like that. So that would be my recommendation. I mean, usually on these edgeless paddles, I'm always adding weight. It just seems like they need it to make it a little bit more stable. It has pretty good pop. I would say it's an, you know, like a slightly above average pop, and then the power's about average. So we're getting, you know, average power with a little bit above average pop. So if you want that nice blend of not anything too much on the extreme, I would definitely classify this as an all-court paddle. That's pretty much smack dab in the middle between control and power on the spectrum. Everything's just super smooth with this. Rolls, the rolls are smooth. Drops are smooth. Everything feels good. I could take this paddle to a tournament and I would be happy with it. You know, it just it does everything. It does everything well. The biggest problem would be the paint grit for the spin. I don't think it's going to hold up. I mean, I haven't known any paint grit to hold up, and the spin is just okay. I got across the board on all these paddles. I got the highest with the BALLR, which got it at 1880 spin, and then the other 2 were in the 1700s. So nothing impressive there. It's definitely going to be the biggest holdback on the paddles is that spin with the paint grit. So let's move on to the WZRD. So the WZRD was the second favorite of the 3 for me. It plays kind of like a Luxe, and when I say kind of, it plays a lot like a Luxe. So if you've played a Luxe and you have that nice soft pillowy feel, that's what the WZRD brings. I did not like the 5-inch handle. I wish the handle was longer. It does play above the 5.93 twist weight. And it is nice that you get the lower 108 swing weight. I did enjoy that. So if you're looking for a control paddle that is similar to the Luxe and you want to save $30 compared to the Luxe, then this would be this would be it. I mean, resets, blocks, everything feeling super smooth on that. It lacks power and pop, so if you don't want any of that in your paddle, this is the one to go with. I'm just kidding. I mean, obviously we all want a little bit of power, but that is the problem with this one. It is on the heavier side. It has it's not like it's not as weak as the Lux. It's a little bit stronger, but it's still just not that, it lacks that finishing power. So if you can't generate your own power, you're gonna have to add weight to this, and it already is coming in at 8.5 ounces. So we're already, the static weight is heavy. So it's nice that they got, a heavier static weight with a lower swing weight, but it just didn't translate into the power that I would want it to translate into. Besides that, everything felt pretty smooth with the paddle. I mean, everything you'd expect out of a control paddle, the drops, the dinks, the resets, and blocks felt good. Serves and drives, not the best because of that lack of power, and the shorter handle does not aid that at all. So let's move on to the striker. So the striker, it's interesting because I think with an edge guard, this paddle, but the problem is you had an edge guard, this paddle's already at 121 swing weight. You had an edge guard, I don't know what that's going to bring the swing weight up to. But it does have really good pop. So, I mean, the pop is a lot of fun. It's just this paddle on the defense, it's very hard. It's not a great defensive paddle. This low swing weight, or the low twist weight, definitely played true to form. It was twisting in my hands under those fast drives. So control on this paddle is very challenging. The shape is okay. I do think the 16.7 inches could work. I'm glad they tried it, but it's not my favorite. I'm trying to find the good aspects of it, but honestly, I can't recommend this one. It just besides the pop, it was hard to maneuver sometimes, and with how bad it was at control, you would just have to make too many modifications, get the swing weight out too high for me to recommend it. All right, so obviously the BALLR was my favorite, so I can recommend that. I mean, the price is high. We're talking about edgeless. Edgeless paddles usually come at a premium price, so maybe we're paying a premium for the edgeless, and we're paying a premium for the Babolat name. I could see some people liking this though. The shape is nice. Swing weight, twist weight combo. Well, the twist weight on its own isn't great, but it does play better than the twist weight. Swing weight's good. Fun thing, I wish they didn't use paint grit, but what can you do? Some people are okay with that. Design, so it's going to be a hit or miss design. So this one, in a premium handle, love the handle. So I recommend trying, if you want to try out the series, start with the BALLR. That's where I would start. And if we can get that discount, if we can get a discount on this, maybe we can get it down to a price range where I could recommend it. But anyway, preferred the BALLR of the series. Fun paddle to play with if you do see it and you do get a chance to try it. I think if you liked what I was talking about, it would be fun. For the other two, if you like the Lux, I forgot the shape that it comes in with the wide body standard, but this is, I would say it's better than the Lux. So if you like the Lux, I would give this a try. You're still saving $30 on it. And then for the striker, I'm just gonna thumbs down. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. That's my wrap up of the Babolat series. And check out the instructions on the screen if you want to enter the giveaway. I do appreciate all the comments and questions I get, so feel free to drop those. And make sure you subscribe and like the video. I have a lot of good content coming in the future. Please have a good day and go play some pickleball. Thank you very much.